See if
We
this,
won.
is
We
this
did
the
it,
right
Reddit.
size? Oh, I think I did it. So that's all set. Thank you. I'm pretty pleased with that. Turn on my hacks. And give you guys some last hits. All right, we're in. So let's think more, I guess, in terms of like against the enemy team, perhaps. The idea maybe they wanted a mobile core against the Cogs. They got 4 staff buyers against Darkseer, or rather against the Clockwork in the Darkseer, that is.
Yeah, we've seen a number of Chinese players go for Hurricane Pike on Lina. I don't think I've seen too many European players do it, but definitely a valuable item. You know, Shadowblade, Bloodstone, skip the Yules, then go Hurricane Pike a little bit later on.
Yeah, he wound up with a force last game.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
makes
it's
a lot
kind of a
sense.
necessity too. So
For sure.
I am still having a hard time giving a lot of credence over to the NaVi heroes. It just feels like there's so many better like outs for Secret, where it's like if they're behind, I can see this like hookshot or this Enigma doing some work. Whereas NaVi, if they get behind, I guess it could fall on General again, but that's what we were saying the entirety of last game. It's like it's on General. He has to find something, and a combination of just like very good vision from the side of Secret, but more importantly, the spacing. They didn't really give any openings to General. The only times he found it was in the chaos of team fights, and by then Dendi was dead too early numerous times to put out that damage. Oh, dual breath coming out.
They was dead.
And MP might be as well, though. Fairy Fire, keeping him up. Oh, the sound! Yo, the slow from Puppy. I think MP's going to be all right. Snako still wants to cancel himself. Yeah, they just get him up on the high ground.
Oh boy.
The Regoose.
Can they chase Snako? They hit him with a dual breath. They might be able to do this.
Yeah.
MP doesn't have axes for another 10 seconds though.
Yeah, he needs to get shards. He should be fine.
Oh, that's disastrous. Like, you've got no heroes in your safe lane. Have they TP'd him bot? Pycat's low. Yeah, Pycat's out in there. He does not want to be involved. So it's actually Secret to run an aggro dual lane, forcing out the PA. But yeah, I can see what NaVi have. You know, they've got ways to kind of draw out and extend fights, get out of the initiations. They can glimpse back a Clockwork or a Queen of Pain when they play aggressively, Snowball to save people, Darkseer can Vacuum Wall to, you know, extend team. But extending team fights to what end? Like, what is your end goal? Finding a kill on Yapso here could be big.
Yeah, alright though.
Tanky.
Yeah.
This is the strength of the full roll Clockwork, even without Stout Shield or PMS.
I was gonna say,
like,
he's nothing. Like, got booty.
720 HP. He doesn't even need armor. He's got like 1 armor.
MidOne and Dendi trading pretty low here. I'm a little scared someone's gonna go for something a little crazy, but some salves up here. No T-Tor stay. Oh, MidOne. That's a little crazy. Fairy Fire. Oh! It was crazy. Well played. And he does give him the deny. That's a high five right there. My bad. Sends Dendi on back home.
Radiant's middle tower.
But that's like, that is a slight miscalculation by MidOne, but that's like how you meant to play this lane, right? You blink forward, you aggressively harass Venus, which you can't do. Counter at you from long range.
Pycat.
Right clicks.
Bottom. I think he's going down. And got him. Yaps are living again. No problems. No Stout Shield required. Life is good. 3-1 now for Team Secret. Of course, that one kill, pretty good. General is up here.
Oh.
Oh, Snako came with the snipe. That was pretty sick.
I was just watching General and Puppy go at it, punching each other. Iron Shell does a lot of damage, but so does Liquid Fire.
Jump on, they're diving,
well.
Kezu.
Kezu knows they're coming in though. Great TP. If he can get out of there.
Snowball? Snowball? Ooh.
So tight.
Alright, well, still, I mean, it's a free lane. Keep that pressure up. Top lane General still just kind of living up here. He's mildly okay with the situation. Great block here from Secret, making sure he can't just keep pulling and abusing this. So this essentially creates a safe lane for the Troll Warlord, and come 5 minutes, he even gets a shrine. What time to be alive? Smoked up Clockwork mid lane. There's DD onto our Lina, but I don't know about this.
Interesting Cog Snowball interaction there again. I think that's one of the most broken interactions in the game.
Oh yeah, how you get bounced out and then...
Yeah. Or sometimes one hero goes in, one hero goes out. Sometimes 2 heroes go in and push the initial hero out. I think it's due to Snowball's collision size or some shit like that. It's just too big. Can't fit in.
Huge.
Spot in the cogs is too small. But yeah, the mid lane matchup, MidOne was, you know, playing it correctly, just misjudging the Fairy Fire there from Dendi's Lina, because you're meant to be blinking forward using Shadow Strike level 2 to harass her out. And then once she's harassed out and forced to like salve, you go back
Like
and
that.
deny. Yeah.
Seneko, he's dead. There's no deny coming, I don't think.
Yeah, he's gone. But yeah, imagine that's the Lina, right? You push her back, she'll likely survive, but have to sit behind her tower, wait out Shadow Strike, heal with a salve, bottle crow, and by then you get, 3 or 4 denies, which just amps up all of the experience that you've been gaining in lane anyway. Speaking of denies, 17 on MP's troll. That's insane. What is he, nearly level 5 now at 4 minutes?
It really is like a safe lane though. Like General has nothing to pull. It just keeps coming to this tower. It's great. It's hard to gank. You have to come through this little choke point up here. Living the life. I'd be pretty happy if I was this troll warlord.
Yeah, you've just been left in a 1v1 that you are pretty much just winning straight up already. Yapzor and Puppey can leave the lane and look to make action in other lanes. And just look at how defensive NaVi is sitting. They've now placed the high ground ward mid lane behind the Lina to make sure that Yapzor doesn't come in from the north again. Seneko is seemingly lost. Do I sit behind Dendi to save him if he's gone on? Do I go bot lane to try and find Kezu? Because that's what the rest of the team is doing. But Puppey's here.
Send them on back, the dual breath.
Pycat dead? There's no more liquid
It's
fire.
close, but not quite. And he's a salve. However, there's no mana left on Bivas, so they can't go for any sort of a glimpse play or anything on Puppey, so by mid lane. Raindrops now out here for Yapzor. Make him even more obnoxious to deal with.
Pycat, he's found himself a decent amount of CS. Like, to be perfectly honest, he's died twice, but he's last hitting like a madman. He knows he needs some way to get back into this game. He'll get himself a kill on Puppey.
Easy peasy.
No
real concern there.
Does, though. But that's the thing, they get a kill, they've already burnt a salve, and now they're going to be forced back to Shrine.
Yeah,
Fortunate
and
for them, but Shrine's up.
Dendi's also in the jungle over here. Just doing his double. Dragon Slave. Farming up as fast as he can. But mid lane's empty, and this is that whole lane domination thing that we're talking about. Queen of Pain, not a hero that was typically ever picked up that early in the draft. To see it third last game, and fourth isn't quite as bad as it was this game, but definitely someone who got some handy buffs. I think the whole Shrine change, too, definitely helps her, right? Like, again, a hero that loves to, like, own you in that lane and try and get the advantage over you and just keep pushing and pressuring and never give up on it. When there's no Shrine for the first 5 minutes, if she gets that, you're just done. You gotta walk home.
Yeah, Queen of Pain is a lane domination hero that likes to toe the line. We saw the line break in front of MidOne previously when Dendi fairy fired. But you're exactly right. The Shrines move the line. They move where that line is. And Queen of Pain kind of struggled in the previous patch with trying to figure out what to do exactly when people go back and Shrine and they're full HP again. Because you've wasted, 3 sets of Shadow Strikes, a couple of Steams and a Blink, all of your regen to apply this pressure. And it's completely negated. Not just mitigated, but fully negated by Shrines. But now, MidOne's found a nice little sweet spot. But also the build-up. You're not a Bloodstone hero, you go for Treads, you go maybe for the double null Veil build, I think MidOne did in the previous game. But you've got so many options as Queens of Pain nowadays. You can go physical right-click with, the Maelstrom or the Blade Mail. You can go for the Orchid if you want to, or even just rush a BKB.
Yeah. Maybe we'll get Blade Mail Quap back as well. Who knows? I mean, even before the talent, Blade Mail Quap was still a thing, guys. Just we're clear. I'm not crazy, but Kezu. No, I don't think the ice shots from Seneko. Not quite on the money there, and that means Kezu's not trapped. And they don't have an easy kill opportunity. Comes back though. Nice little play. No hook shot quite yet for Mr. 4.5 Yapzor, so don't have to worry too much. Big misstep there from Seneko though.
Radiant's middle tower.
Trying to gank Kezu when he's level 5 would have been so good.
Tried to find him, but you see there, they're having to use glimpse and things to retreat back from fights when things go poorly. Not exactly what you want to be doing. The kind of silver lining is they do pull MidOne from the mid lane. He moves down looking for the continuation of the fight, kind of expecting NaVi to commit, but he made the walk down in vain. Has to go back to the mid lane. Fortunately, Dendi doesn't want to be involved in that lane anymore. Back into the jungle, gets away from the Queen of Pain, who has now 3 routes to take the runes, and it's a DD rune. This could open things up for MidOne to go and find some kills over in the jungle.
Yeah, I feel like they're kind of waiting on this level 6 from Kezu as well. However, he is under vision down here from a ward. Similarly, very nice vision mid, keeping an eye as to what Dendi's up to. But if they try and go for like a smoke play and try and go into a lane or something like that, they'll probably know what's going on. And, well, it's actually the smoke coming from the Dire, trying to find MP, hoping that he would be all alone and everything. But Post 5 minutes, pretty risky place to be ganking anyway.
Oh yeah, there's a troll in this game, isn't there?
Yeah, I know, right? Crazy. 54 and 28. He seems to be doing all right. Swap over to net worth at this point. Looks good.
Yeah. Almost 3,500. He'll clear out a wave easily. Oh yeah, Troll is pretty good against the Darks here. I didn't really think about that, but with Whirling Axes up to level 2 now, he pretty much just clears a creep wave with a couple of extra last hit, right clicks to last hit them.
Yeah. It's one thing to have like a crit or something, or like a bash to kill the 1 iron shell, but then he even has that wave clear to take care of like the 2 or 3 iron shells once the levels start stacking up, and it's just, yeah, it's fine.
One thing that NaVi are doing though is stacking jungle for Dundee. You know, with such a relatively poor laning phase for what Lena's expect in this patch, having huge stacks over here towards the eastern jungle is massive, honestly. You've got double null, you need your arcanes after Soul Ring, but it's that bloodstone that you're desperately wanting at this point. Tank yourself up to deal with the Queen of Pain nuke damage and the initiation out from Clockwork, who is closing in on level 6. Yapzor is level 5 1/4. He's not that far away from hitting that ulti timing.
And again, this ward I feel like has done so much work for NaVi though. It is really helping them, because if it wasn't for this ward, they might think that Kezu's like smoking up top or something like that right now, trying to use that black hole as MidOne. He's thinking about it, but not gonna make the dive with the DD rune. Yeah, but like Puppy's just kind of sitting on the lane, right? Kezu's out of vision. You really don't know what they're doing if you can't see him just jungling there, but they know that he's still just down here, maybe thinking about applying some pressure and whatnot, but not really going to affect him. And an arcane rune would be great for Dendi. You can clear out these Eidolons down bottom with some very cheap and efficient dragon slaves, or in this case head mid with it.
So what's the timing here for NaVi? Are they just waiting for Darkseer mech and then they go? Because he's skipped out on
what it feels
arcanes.
like.
He's gone like Soul Ring into pretty much rush mech. And I feel like that's what NaVi are kind of banking on, is the big team fight. The big ability to combo up a vacuum with an LSA, but I don't know, it's so difficult for them, whereas Secret, they can start running at people once Clockwork hits 6, once they have this Enigma moving out of lane. Just go and look for fights whenever they want, or they have the option if they want to wait for NaVi to come to them. And I don't think NaVi have that option themselves.
Yeah, it doesn't feel quite as comfortable. Maybe there's a mid game where if if everyone just farms and then this BKB comes up and Lena has an item, then we're on like even footing. But past that, it feels like it's gonna just keep tilting and tilting towards Secret's direction for sure. Especially with Kezu, of course. We've all seen these ridiculous enigmas lately. General getting a little greedy on the Eidolons, maybe. There is a hook shot coming through here.
They've got good vision as well.
Yeah.
Seeing Yapzor, and I think they caught a glimpse of Puppy as he moved across, but Yapzor, hook shot at the ready. Do they have a smoke on them? Courier is flying. Yeah, the Courier has a smoke. This is going to be the secret smoke play. Look for the Yapzor hook shot and use MidOne, because his ultimate, is still there.
Look at that scan, though. Catch it. It's there, and now it catches. Oh, it's only to blink the Queen, though. And then they all come through and smoke. So they might think she's alone, possibly.
They also place the Observer Ward after the smoke happens. I think NaVi are going to be in a false sense of security here. They've smoked themselves up and hiding on the ramp at the same time. Yapzor, does he know? He's like faking the animation. Oh man, he's
surprise! It's 2 heroes. The 2-for-1 special comes out for Clockwork. Dual Breath flying out as well, and the Seneko and Pycat. Well, he's here. He's joining. There's a black hole from Kezu, though. And that's on 3. They're going to clean them all up. Pycat, he's trying to be the 4th. And successful. Damn.
Disaster. Absolute disaster, Trent. He didn't even know the Tusk was there.
No, that's the best hookshot of his life.
Yeah, he's looking for the Lena. All he wants is the Lena. He catches 2 in there. There was a good snowball from Seneko to save himself, but he didn't pull Dendi in. He could have dodged the Sonic Wave on himself and Dendi, but he didn't pull Dendi in. Dendi didn't pull himself into the snowball. It's a bit of miscommunication there. I don't know if Dendi was stunned at the same time by a battery assault or something. But it was relatively simple for Secret just to continue the fight. Bring in MP, Whirling Axes galore. It looked a little bit close when everyone dropped low. There was a good vacuum. There was a good jump in from Pycat. But Kezu's Black Hole was really the thing that secured everything for Team Secret.
And we often kind of talk about the first black hole of the game almost in jest, It's always the worst thing. It's always like, it's a solo black hole. It's the first black hole. No one cares. It's fine. It never does anything, right? You're like happy black holing a support, basically. A lot of the time after you've hit level 6 as Enigma. That's probably one of the best first black holes I've seen in a game. To come out that early, no mobility items, you just walked up and black holed them.
Yeah, it was huge. And then you got, like Liquid Fire and Dual Breath and Macro Fire and everything else from Puppy down on the playing field. I didn't check the fight recap. I'm assuming Poppy did a lot of damage in that team fight. Now the lead only extends for Secret. What is it? 5,000, 5,500 net worth?
That is
so
huge.
Much. It's just the Troll and the Queen of Pain though. These two snowball heroes are snowballing. They are fit the bill, they've got the items they need. And it's going to be so difficult to stop them just shoving into towers at this point. So NaVi go for a trade.
No, they're certainly not getting a very fair deal here. I don't think. Might have to work on their trade negotiations because they're going to lose potentially 2 towers and they're not even going to get 1. I don't want to look away here as Yapsor, he's thinking about this hook shot. Viva, he's just going to walk on him, and now he's going to hold the hook shot when PA comes in. They've lost Snake, he's snowballing probably onto Yapsor. Yeah, he'll go in, but Yapsor's ready for it. And that's a canceled TP. That means Pycat's stuck on this side of the map, and uh-oh. Where do we go from here? Do they dare? They don't, right?
You go
they
Roshan,
don't.
right?
That would be too scary. I'd be impressed, though.
Ward enemy jungle and go high ground, go Roshan or something. There's a good preemptive sentry from NaVi to block out any potential wards coming through, but they've already got one towards the Ancients in the dire jungle. But they've just secured themselves a massive swathe of land, you know, basically this entire 2/3 of the map now belongs to Secret. All they have now is General punching away at a tower, like 30 seconds of him just punching that tower over and over again, while Secret take Aegis.
Yeah, they need to renegotiate. This was not a fair deal. This is all of these for that. Oh, Roche. Vlad's makes this easy. And, I don't know, you feel like you have to fight, but you can't. No, they're going. They have Static Storm. They have Laguna Blade. It's level 2.
Invis Kezu with Black Hole in 5 seconds. If NaVi contested, they could just be done for.
Kezu's just waiting. You, like, want them to come. You don't even want to finish Roche yet. You might as well just slow down and make use of this thing. There's Static Storm. It's on to 2. Silence up the Queen of Pain. Kezu, he's still looking for it. Comes out of the Invis. There is a sentry down on the ground, so they spot him. Waiting for the Black Hole. He doesn't get it off on the 2. It'll just be the 1, but it is Dendy. And 15.5 minutes. That's a Roche timer, but might be a game timer here. 6,500 gold lead. They'll lose the Queen of Pain, but they gain quite a bit for it.
Amazing Static Storm by the Disruptor. Honestly, that was the only reason NaVi even stood a chance in that fight. Kezu, he was pinging out saying he wanted to play it safely, like he was saying, and pull back to this spot here from where he was and wait for the aggressive move from NaVi into the pit. They look like Tuppy and MidOne. They just moved forward. They wanted to find fights here. They wanted to go and kill. So Kezu was mildly out of position and couldn't get a big black hole. Yeah. But in the end, you know, trading MidOne for the opponent mid laner as well as that Aegis of Immortal, especially when your mid laner is going to this Veil into Yule's build, and you know that Dendy's laner is trying to get Bloodstone, and at this point in time, he's still, what, another 400 gold or 300 gold away from it. You are delaying that Bloodstone later and later, making it even less useful.
Yeah, Kezu, it felt like Kezu was just like counting the spells too, right? The snowball came in, the Static Storm got dropped. And Darkseer threw out some things. He's like, oh, I guess as long as I just black hole this Lena, I should be fine, right?
Yeah. He did have his mech beforehand, you know, the mech kept a couple of people alive during the Static Storm. There is the Lena Bloodstone, has it at long last. 17 minutes in though, not the best, but still decent timing for Dendy, especially the way this game has been going. Yeah, but you just smoked up, you just used a bunch of spells, and it didn't go too well. Now you have to try and do it again with this Bloodstone. Certainly not a lot of fun. They're keeping their eye on them with this Radiant Ward down here. Keep pinging and pinging. Clock will try and push the wave. And Biva still not going to place a spotted ward or anything. He just does a little dance around here. Look at this quick buy, Trent.
the life, dude.
He knows the rest of this game he is buying sentries and observer wards for the next, foreseeable future, unless he gets an ultra kill or something. There's no way he gets an item this game.
Dude, who needs items when you hit a 3-man Static Storm like that? Clearly, it seems like, look, he did it on Tranquils before, just do it again. General stuck inside, the big combo, man, they need this guy. Look, there it is, it's 4! They have the vacuum to help him out. It's a little bit of training wheels, but it was still beautiful. MidOne trying not to go down again in this team fight, and so far only losing Yapsor. Pycat punched away here. Nice snowball this time. And he's following after. It might be enough to get them all out of here. There's a blink on forward from Pycat, but Snako goes there. Oh, he actually got Pycat with that scream too. I thought he had escaped to the high ground, but beautiful old scream, of course, hits everybody.
MP's just a bulldozer at this point. He walks into the middle of 4 heroes, not a care in the world, starts pummeling. Pycat drops into 150 HP. Snowball from Seneko saves him for a little while. MP just continues running in. Even though Snowball will be dragged towards the tier 3, he just continues running in, looks for another target. Dandy hits him a couple of times, just forcing NaVi back into their base. But these are all the problems that we kind of knew NaVi would have in these team fights. They're having to use Glimpse defensively to try and send back MidOne, but it wasn't enough because he just had Blink up again anyway. They're trying to use Snowball to defensively play. They have aggressive tools, but every time they get a chance to use them, or every time there's an opening, they have to use them defensively to keep key heroes and key elements of their team fight alive, like the PA, who has a Vlad. Nearly 20 minutes in, and a PA with a Vlads and face boots. Sure, she can do damage through crits, but it's RNG based. You don't have that consistent, guaranteed damage that NaVi, that Secret have through the Queen of Pain or even through the Troll Warlord, who of course is still holding Aegis.
That's rough, and like you can't even really fault Pycat for going to Deso either, because they're not going to win a fight if he gets BKB at this point. At least that's not what it feels like. This Troll is a maniac. They have Black Hole, so he needs the damage, but then there's so many other things that can hurt him here. His General Zone back. That's a good little veil, and oh, that's a nice hook shot. Yeah, so it's actually on fire this game. Dice Path comes through. The Macropyre as well. The rest of the Dire will just have to retreat and hope they can survive.
That's a game-ending hook shot.
It really is.
Like that hook shot right there, catching 2 heroes again, and then trapping both inside the cogs. They didn't even need to expend anything. They've got Sonic Wave in 15. They have Black Hole. They can go high ground here. Put MP up on top of the ramp. MidOne can stand around. Battle Trance can get popped in 8 seconds time, and they'll take this tier 3 with relative ease. There's no blip for a long time.
That's it. That's 35 seconds left on Aegis still. I mean, this should be melee racks 100%. They're still holding Black Hole. Like, this has got to be easy.
Look at Kezu's build as well, mech and pipe. So even if NaVi get the combo down, they've got the heal and the magic damage block that they need.
Maybe though, MidOne a little in deep, but nice Eul Scepter baits in, and it's only a one-man stack storm this time. Can't find the vacuum follow-up as we're still running from the fountain as General.
But they can't commit into this box because Kezu's standing here, and the Black Hole would just, fuck them up. You can't go in.
Well, the and one. It's gonna be Puppy. I don't know. They're not even gonna give up the dragon. This is the team. Oh, the one hook shot finally gonna miss here. And that might be a mercy bit for NaVi, but Seneko not gonna deal on the mercy. He's dead in the tree line, and oh look, it's MidOne. He's in again. Would you believe it? That is a big old vacuum. Oh, it's 4 heroes, but YapzOr's like, come with me, team. We march. There, kill streak. There's a wall here. They're farming illusions at this point, basically. Yeah, give me that 5 gold. Oh, Puppy, he finds one too. Genius. 15k lead, my friend.
So where's the crash and burn spam?
I don't know. You guys need to watch some NA casts. It's great. Actually, did you see that NaVi tower battle? Dude, they're compendiums. They're not even high enough to have the crash and burn. That's a crash and burn right there.
Oh dear, that is sad. Who was it the other day? Was it VP? It's VP. VP and Empire do it a lot, right? The crash.
Oh,
VP
man.
that does the crash and burn, but Empire like.
VP and Empire were. I mean, they were dropping items to each other in lanes, much like Snakeo's just dropping in front of our face. I don't even feel it's worthy talking about, honestly, at that point. That was a weird TP. Am I crazy?
No, I just watched him die.
Can't he see them hitting the building?
This is where you drop the question mark.
How does that TP... How does that not get cancelled? Snakeo's done. He's going for the deny play or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm beyond words right now for
that's a ward, right? Like...
maybe he thinks he's a ward.
I think he thought maybe he could zone them back. He's like, yeah, surely they'll leave with their Black Hole.
The people are coming in.
Yeah.
Aha.
Well,
Secret
didn't work.
Entire map domination. MidOne should find Biver here. Looks to extreme the fog, but he's got the Eul Scepter to catch out stuff. So he's trying to TP. Oh, well.
Yeah.
How about a Sonic Wave to your backside? I should cancel a TP. He's even timing it. Got it. I guess that's a good sign, right? NaVi not giving up. They're timing up still.
Nice little play too, having that Eul Scepter. That's pretty handy, just because you know, longer time that he could possibly glimpse you and save himself. So no option available there. And there she is, though, the BKB for MP. 5 letters strung together. It should enter into 2 other ones that say GG, I believe, actually.
Literally unkillable.
Yes.
No, seriously, how do you kill MP through BKB?
Like 7 PA crits. go.
Crits. Let's do it. Let's go.
Begin. Yapsor.
High siege.
Probably very upset about his stats right now after missing that one. Oh god, that's so tempting. That's...
Well, look at them, Disruptor and Lina. If he could only see them, he would go for that behind the scenes.
Dude, they're under flare. He sees them.
He doesn't see the others though. Like.
Yeah, that's true. He doesn't know exactly where the backup is, but it's good patience there. They do have decent wave clear. I mean, that is one thing that Lina gives you, but turns out Secret aren't in a hurry. That's odd. You don't, no pressure to just end this game here with a 16k lead. Of course, they can't really tell how high it is, but I'm sure they know. And Kez is going back for the same build that he did before, right? This is what he called his Han build, where he went for this, the mech, the pipe, and then right into the Bloodstone to make sure you have the mana for everything. And then you pop both cooldowns, and then you suicide, and then you just like TP back into the fight. It's pretty ownage.
It's such a good counter to what, like, Navi's one, not even, it's not win condition, but Navi's one condition to get back into the game is a big vacuum to LSA, snowball, everything thrown into the static field, right? If you have an Enigma who can pipe mech and then suicide, only one hero is going to die during that combo. And it's going to be an Enigma who suicides. Everyone else is going to be healthy and alive, not going to die, and then the Enigma comes back in.
Yeah.
So sure, it's his Han build, but in this game I think it's even more powerful than we could ever imagine.
Well, I believe that's a Deso Dagger right there, that thing that's tickling MP. Keep him up. Yeah. Get him. All right.
What you got.
They're trying to make him BKB here, but Puppy's just helping out with the Glimmer Cape as well.
MP gets glimmered and then just proceeds to hit creeps. He doesn't care. Roshan up in what, like 10 seconds? 15? 14?
Some way we can know.
Yeah.
Thanks, Val.
A lovely little icon. Thank you, Val. Thanks, PGL.
Yeah, that too. Thanks, Moonduck.
Thanks, PGL.
Yeah, thanks, P. Fight recap. That one might have been the most important one, not gonna lie. Smoke comes out here from the Dire, marching forward. The Desperation. They have a Shadow Blade to initiate from Dendi. Detection, Radiant, I'm not seeing any sentries here. They have a gem on Yapsor, though.
Where's Kezu? Like, the only thing that's important right now is
Kezu.
If he gets found, it's relatively important.
I think it's almost like he wants it. The combo's coming out here. 5 heroes dropping relatively low on the Dire side. They're going to lose 2 right away. Everyone's still hearty and healthy on the Radiant. Kezu's the only one who's even low, but he's dropping a black hole. The base comes out. He's quite fine. Dendi's slinking. That's GG. Well, now I understand why the cats just didn't even show up for this series. No wonder.
Yeah.
Jeez. Annihilation.
Why are we even here, Trent?